Hello and welcome to SoLoDELVE tutorial videos. This is part 8 and we're going to call this one the pack up. So you vanquished the big bad monster, you've cleared out the dungeons and you're ready to put the board away. So there are some things we need to do. First, we need to clear the entire board of all of the tokens, unless you intend to map it using Hero Scribe so other people can play your adventure, in which case you should take a screenshot or leave it open while you map it. Otherwise, I'm going to go to the selection arrow here, left click it, and then we'll have this little circle. I'm going to put our area right across the whole board, right click, go to delete token, and delete all tokens. It won't delete pins, so don't worry. Okay, that's the board. Next thing we need to do is remove our monsters, so we're going to go through them and right click. We could do, if we have a lot of them, let's see, no, well, we'll do it this way. It's not likely, but in some cases where you have monsters that are still on the board, you could delete them one by one, or you can go up here to the menu where it says the word menu and left click. It will bring up this radial. You can delete from the tracker, and then you can delete either or. We delete them all and they're gone. Third thing we want to do is change the round to 0 and move our arrow. Well, I guess the third thing we want to do is move our arrow back to the top, then change the round to 0. Now we'll get to a debrief of our hero shortly. First, we're going to close this window. We're going to open up our treasure deck, and we're going to make sure that anything we've taken out of the deck is unticked, so the whole deck is there. Next, we're going to go to items, and we're going to scroll down and left click on any of these P's. Basically it means public and it's been shared. It's not really a problem, but it does pay to just keep it all neat. Next thing we want to do is go to story. Now as you roll all of these different rooms and things, so if I go here and let's say we've rolled this many rooms, you'll see them all come up in the story section. So this is one entry, this is another. But when you've played an entire game of SoLoDELVE, you're going to have lots of these, and they will eat into your memory, and you don't need them. So what you want to do is open up story. Do not touch templates. But story, if I go to templates, you can see story templates. Do not delete these. These are all of the data for the that will pull on the tables that will output all of the underwiring, all the messy stuff that that I've built to make this work. So don't go into templates, just go into story, go down to this little edit button, and you can delete all of these, every single one. You don't need them. They're just they're all of the output that comes up as you play. So we'll keep that clean. Next thing we want to do is we can go over to our chat and we can type in /clear, empty that out. We can zoom out of this and set that back like so. And then we just have put our body points back up if they've been affected. Up here we can change our attack or defense if we picked up any extra weapons, and then we can modify this to reflect that as well. On our inventory we can add up any gold and then go shopping. We can go to the items list and we can left click on these pins and you'll see that there is a cost. I will at some point build a shop, a visual shop that looks a lot like this, but you'll be able to click on the pins and it'll look a lot nicer than scrolling through this sort of thing. You don't need to worry about abilities, you don't need to worry about notes, although if you want to keep notes you can. So we modify that for each of our characters. We add up their gold. If they had found some gold in the treasure deck, we open that up, we find out how many it was, add it to their total, and then delete the gold card. Okay, and then we go make through all of these. We get rid of their spells. If they only have 2 left, we want to get rid of them all because we might want to choose different spells later. So we just get rid of those. And then if we want to add new ones, we go over here to our parcels and drag them in. Again, make sure that if we have missing body points, we restore them. If we have new weapons or defense, we can change those up there. And then when we hover over our character next time, that information will be there already for us. Go through here, see, change that to 7. And alphas is fine. And that is all set up for the next time we solo delve. Thanks for watching.